Okay, I normally don't make videos of games that came out recently, and I wasn't planning to do one. But this game got me so hooked, it won't let me concentrate on my work. But that is today. After this, I'm going back to retro. For those who don't know, Tomodachi Life began as a Japan exclusive on the Nintendo DS back in 2009. A quirky life simulator with little virtual characters living on an island, forming relationships, and other funny situations. Basically The Sims, but with the Miss. In 2013, it got a sequel on the Nintendo 3DS, called Tomodachi Collection New Life, or simply Tomodachi Life, worldwide in 2014. This would become a cult hit for its humor, creativity, and improved customization. And 12 years later, Nintendo delivered the third-rate entry on the Switch 1 and 2. And the big bro in this is
Tomodachi Life, living the dream on Metopia Island.
So the game starts with a small empty island, and you have to add Mii residents. When you start customizing the Mii, you'll realize the custom tools have more options compared to the default one in the Switch system. New hairstyles, new types of eyes, mouth, noses, and even ears. You can also add face paint on the Miis. Not only can you use pre-shaped drawings like Metopia, but also draw your own shapes manually. But we'll get to the drawing part later. Oh, you can also make the Miis non-binary. If you are a parent watching and can explain this to your kids, it basically means genderless, like the crewmates from Among Us, or the Fall Guys. After adding a Mii as a resident, you can check on them and see what they're doing. The Miis roam freely in the island and interact with each other in the environment, depending on the objects you place in Island Builder. If the Miis need something for you, they'll have icons on their heads. Some of them, they want to place an object on the island, giving them a hand, or play a minigame. Others would simply want food, new clothes, a treasure, or change their room. But when they need help to make a friend, you have to give them a topic to talk about. Yeah, ask the introvert how to make friends.
I want to be friends with Gloria. What should we talk about? Do you feel like talking about Pikachu? Sure. Huh. You know, Gloria, getting a good look at you, you kind of look like Pikachu. Really? You think so? That's the first time anyone's ever told me that. What a compliment. Hey, do you want to hang out sometime? I think we could be great friends.
You can type literally anything. The game has no filter on whatever you type or draw. You can make your Mii say or use the most controversial things and the game won't block it. Unlike other Nintendo titles, where you can get banned for life.
Do you feel like talking about puppies?
Not me though, I want my island to be wholesome.
Oh, a fellow puppies enthusiast. I could talk about puppies all day.
Looks pretty normal so far,
Is this some kind of bit?
but sometimes at random, the Miis can fall in love with each other. Oh, and they can also get married. Did I mention that your Miis can have children?
Surprise. We have a baby. It's a boy.
I can see why everyone wanted 3S back then.
Boo boo. Blades of chaos. He
He spoke.
After the Mii is satisfied with your help, you have 3 types of rewards. 1. A bit of in-game money to buy food or clothes for the residents. You can also earn money by selling treasures you earn by winning minigames or random events.
That's quite the find.
2. their happiness level increases, and when it levels up, you can give them quirks or items to interact with. A bubble blower or a straight dance video, animation for greeting, walking or eating, or an expression to say as a catchphrase before starting a sentence or while sleeping.
I'm loving it. I love it. That expression pretty much sums up who I am as a person.
And 3. Warm fuzzies for the wish fountain. It's the main mechanic to unlock almost every creature and content in the game. And when I say almost, I mean there are things outside the fountain you can only unlock once a day or week. You can tell just by looking the level of the fountain. That alone tells you there's very few things to unlock in here. Quirks, items, buildings, paths, and a small number of rooms with themes and furniture can be found at the fountain. While food or clothes get in stock in the shop every day. And the rest of the remaining room themes rotate every Monday, both in real time. Dude, this literally causes FOMO! What if I get hit in the head, stay in coma for a whole week, and wake up to find out that I missed the room with penguins? Do you mind to wait a whole year to play it again? This game is meant to be a casual, cozy life experience with regular check-ins. But this is just Genshin Impact all over again. If you want to avoid the FOMO, here's my advice. Only buy items you really want, and ignore the rest. Speaking of rooms, even if you don't have the right theme for a specific character, you can still do some workarounds. Example, I have Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean as a me in my main account. I didn't have a pirate theme room, so I had to combine different walls, floor, and furniture. But when I started a new account for the video, I found out there is a pirate theme room in the game. Well played, Nintendo. You make me use my brain for creativity.
It looks great now. Thank you, Sabby.
And speaking of workarounds, there's an old saying that goes, if you can't find it, make it. Actually, I just made it up, but anyway. That's where the Pally House Workshop comes in. Remember you can draw shapes on the Mist faces? You can also draw a lot of objects for your Mist to interact with. Food like a slice of Oreo cake, a shirt with a very familiar fish, a robotic pet from an underrated GameCube game, a magic book that breaks the fourth wall, a TV with classic anime, an album with indie game music, a Nintendo Switch with a PlayStation game on it, or a random treasure that your me will be awkwardly staring at. As for the rooms, you can also draw your own walls, floor, and buildings. Except the furniture, you need to find them on the store. Some players like spending time doing high detail art. I personally like doing simple creations, but I have huge respect for artists that actually dedicate their time on this.
Blue.
It's nice to have a lot of characters in one location, but it's very annoying when too many of them are so needy. Most of the time, they just want you to waste money on things they don't even use.
If there were a retro street lamp right here.
Do you have a moment?
Yes, Bomberman.
I would just love it if there were a round street lamp right here.
No, Bomberman.
Huh. Do you have a moment?
Yes, Bayonetta.
I would just love it if there were.
Oh, and they also like to cheat in minigames. How am I supposed to know the name of a real life meal I've never heard of before? I just ignored it and focused on easy task.
Editor, you silly goose. Omamori isn't food.
In my defense, it sounded like food. And despite all that, I still want to add even more meats in my island. The problem is there can only be a maximum of 70 residents, not 100 like the 3DS version, or 500 like Mytopia. I don't want to delete anyone from my space, so instead I made new accounts. One is my main account to collect almost everything, one is for new characters for no collecting, one for my Aussies, and one just to make this video.
Pardon me, could I have a moment? My name is Big Bro.
Nice to meet you, Big Bro. I'm Hatsune Miku.
And lastly, romancing the characters at random is very funny the first time, but when you spend enough time with them, you start to care who will be the ideal partner. By the time I realized that, it was too late. Now I have two options. Wait for them to break up or delete the me. The last one not only deletes the character, but also their belongings, their rooms, the cutscenes and menus, and the residents' memories. I know I've said I don't want to delete anyone, but sometimes you have to make a sacrifice to get what you want. Nah, just kidding, I'm not doing that. In conclusion, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is, in my opinion, the perfect life simulator for fans of customized characters. Sure, it sucks that most of the content is locked behind rotations or random prices, and the average gameplay has limits, despite allowing creative freedom. But why wait for content if I can make it myself in the Pally House? The way I see it, this is actually better than doing daily grinding or waiting limited time events in any gacha game. Why pull for a character if I can have them in my island, am I right? And it's not like I expect massive crossover gameplay here. It's literally a simulator where your favorite characters have a casual life.
It's being reported that Midotsuki had an unusually strong attachment to those chips, as evidenced by her chasing Sans around the island for nearly 5 hours.
And the fact that this game has no filter makes the experience more satisfying. If this is your first time experiencing Tomodachi Life, I highly recommend the Switch version, especially for fans of character customizations and fanfic crossovers. And remember to avoid the FOMO.
Thanks for watching the Big Bro channel. Have a nice day. Bye. It's so. Soaring bird. Utopia represents